This is the DnA Show
with DJ Dave and Amanda
on Wolf Radio.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of the DnA Show. I'm David.
I'm Amanda.
And we've got another week here for you. And man, we had a longer week off, well, long weekend, I would say, last week than we anticipated.
We had 6 days instead of 4.
Entire 6 days. It's like we're going back into winter. Yeah. And then when we have to get back out there and have like another long week, it's just going to be, because usually we get like after a long winter, we get some breaks in between. They have a day here, a day there. But now we're just going to have a 6-day break and then be slammed again.
Yeah.
Fun.
Not looking forward to it.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're not like getting antsy yet?
No.
Oh, okay. It
hasn't been a week yet, technically. Work week.
But 6 days is close enough to a week.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, got any news this week?
No.
No?
Can't think of anything.
No, other than like 2 days of rain?
That's not really news. Everybody knows that.
Oh, okay.
That's in New England.
Well, yeah. But, yeah, I've got a few things if you're interested.
Go ahead.
Well, one of the things, I'll just touch on it right now, but I've got some more strange laws, and because it's been we had the 4th of July, and that was a big celebration in Washington, D.C., I've got some strange laws from Washington.
Okay.
With the 2 days of rain that we had, this past week, one of them in Washington, meteorologists or anybody, not even if you don't have to be a meteorologist, but you cannot have a fake weather report. It's illegal to have a fake weather report.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
So, if you're a meteorologist and you love to hype up the snow totals, you just can't do that. But you got a couple things about pets?
Yeah. Well, you reminded me how I watch grooming videos all the time. I was watching how to groom cats in particular because I would like to get into that more than dogs, and we have 2 cats. So I was watching some videos, and one thing I learned from this groomer that I did not learn in grooming school, because that was probably more dogs, is that if you groom a cat that lives in a multiple cat household, and usually groomers will spritz them with something smelly afterwards.
Everybody wants them to smell nice when they come back.
If you do that and they go home to the other cats, the cats will not can't identify each other because of their usual smell, so they will hiss and possibly fight. I'm like, oh, well, that's good to know. We didn't see that with our guys,
they don't go by looks.
No. I didn't know that with our cats. We didn't have that happen because I had them groomed.
Yeah, but they were done together and they were put back in the same cage together.
Yeah, and I don't recall spritzing them. So, but even if I did, they're in the environment. There was dogs there, but as soon as we got home, they went downstairs, so they didn't really get to see the other 2 cats. But I thought that was interesting. And on that note, I found some articles about 9 tips to keep your feline healthy and happy. Obviously, number 1 is have the right tools.
Yeah.
So, like a small slicker
don't
brush.
go after them with a hedge trimmer.
You're mean. No.
I'm not.
I wouldn't even think that.
Somebody might.
No. If they hate cats. A cat grooming brush, like this Safari slicker brush. I actually own that one, and I actually love it because you can push the button and take off the hair easily. You need cat nail trimmers, ear cleaning solution. Chewy recommends Verbac Epi Optic brand. I just use any cat related ear cleaner, and you use a cotton ball for each ear. You just wet it. I usually squeeze it in their ear and let them shake it, because that will take a lot of the debris out, and then you wipe it. And if you need to keep going at it, get a new cotton ball. Number 2 would be start when they're young. So if you get a kitten, obviously start them then.
Yeah, get them used to it.
Yeah, but if you adopt an older cat, they say start slowly and gradually build up their tolerance. And then 3, obviously, be gentle and patient. Cats have a very limited time frame. So when you're grooming them, if you're at home, you could do it throughout a couple days.
Yep.
Yeah. Number 4, brush their teeth daily. I try to do that, but if we're busy, I don't get to it all the time. Number 5, comb their fur every other day or every day. I would do every day if it's a long-haired cat, which I do.
Like our guys?
Yeah.
Because our guys, like, throw off tumbleweeds.
Yes. And I want to vacuum upstairs. I've noticed underneath things Mom can't get to. Number 6, check their ears and eyes weekly.
Yeah, especially after Heidi.
Yeah. For people that don't know, we had a cat before these 2. Her name was Heidi. She was a long-haired cat. We adopted her from the Westfield Animal Shelter. What we didn't know then was she probably had cancer when we got her. It just didn't show. But over the 9 months we had her, it went up into her eye.
Yeah.
It was very gross. I brought her. It started with the little.
I thought it was cherry eye at first.
That's what they told me. The third eyelid. All animals have a third eyelid. It's red. Was starting to puff up underneath her eye, and I questioned that, and that's what the vet tech. Every time I went there, I got the vet tech, not the vet. Said it was cherry eye. It's fine. They can live with it. Well, it would get bigger, it would pus, it would bleed. I kept bringing her back because I knew there was something wrong. Finally, it ended up being 2 days before we had to put her down. I got the vet, and she said, no, that's cancer. Yeah.
Yeah. So by that time, it was too late, but that was like, yeah. So she most likely had it when she was at the shelter before we found her, but...
Yeah.
Anyway...
Yeah, so with the eyes, I've heard you just use like clean saline, and you just a cotton ball and just swipe it over, just to get the crusties out or goopies.
Yep.
I have not done that with these guys, but because they're pretty good, but I should do that. 7, trim their toenails monthly, especially if they don't use scratching pads. I do it. I check them at least every 2 weeks just to make sure. I do both front and back. Some people just do front. But
okay. You got more?
And 2 more. 8, do a little at a time, like I said before. Break them into it, And 9, call a professional if you need to.
Right. Yeah. Good tips. Mm-hmm. Keep your flurries fluffing. So, the other things we've been working on, I'm doing edits to the website. So, we're doing some technical things there. And it's been quite annoying with technology lately.
Just lately?
Well,
I hate technology.
Yeah, we've actually been discussing going back to the old days and getting one of them flip phones. But just because Apple has been driving me up a wall for a while, and Android's really no better, with all these... So one of the things that I noticed, and I don't know if you noticed with the 26.5 update that they did, they're now telling you, which Apple has said they've been doing this for a long time. They just have not been telling people about it. But they're now telling you that they're tracking your location for ad-based reasons. So they're tracking you to advertise to you. And this way here, they collect that data where you are, and they can put it into ads and either do an email marketing campaign, or if you go on to Amazon, they can advertise to you on Amazon. So this way here.
What about YouTube?
Yeah,
because I'll be watching a video and then like the ad pops up. Well, I don't know if it's location, but I did the grooming school, and I'll be watching not a related grooming video, and the ad will be like slicker brushes. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Well, that's how. That's exactly. So they monitor your location, and if you go to a specific location all the time, other places you go on the internet, you'll see ads for that stuff. So they're constantly watching you for those, just to advertise to you for that stuff. So, anyways, that's been an annoying thing. And now Apple's just admitting it now. They weren't admitting it before, but they're now admitting that they're doing this. So anyways, there's no, and they say there's no way to disable that. You can't turn it off. So they're saying, well, just if you don't like it, just don't use Apple things anymore. But Google also does this.
If we get a flip phone, is there a specific brand you want, or
no,
how does that work?
One that doesn't have all this technology in it, because usually the flip phones, of a lot of them don't even have like GPS in them. They can just do bidirectional tracking on them, but they don't have an actual GPS antenna in them.
Okay.
But yeah, so that for that reason is one. But they've always been able to do triangulation-based tracking. So Apple and Google are doing that because, of course, Google would be doing it because half the time, Google's with YouTube and stuff like that, and YouTube is one of the biggest things that monitor you that way. So yeah, Google definitely does these ad-based tracking, and Apple was one that always used to be, we're big on privacy, but now that they're admitting to doing this, and they have said they've been doing it for a long time, they're not so big into the privacy thing anymore. Yeah. So this is another why your inbox gets thousands of emails a day in it, because of all these things tracking you around the internet and now marketing to you and pretty much making email unusable for the most part, unless you really want to sit there and dig through thousands of emails every day, which I don't. I don't have that kind of time. Anyway, yeah, my rant on technology. With that said, the thing that we've been, we started doing video shows last year. We really should get back into doing more of that stuff.
It's just been a crazy spring. I know we're into summer now, but
yeah, we haven't done one.
We haven't really had a weekend to gather our thoughts,
right?
And we finally get one, so we took that time to relax. So
yep, but I know, and one of the things I've been wanting to do is more technology videos, which I've got a few in mind that I want to do.
I can't help you with that.
Just haven't had a chance to get out there to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess, got anything else that you want to say? Because that's my, if you let me go, I'll be...
Speaking of technology, Holly tried to make a phone call the other day.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
I don't know who the heck she was trying to call. Maybe she was trying to call her friend Colby.
He's not her friend.
Oh. Maybe she was going to call Kobe just to, doing a harassing phone call to him.
Okay.
Yeah. And she might just call and ask him if his refrigerator is still running.
Really?
Some crazy things like that. You don't know what runs through her mind.
No, she probably wants to eat his food.
Yeah, well, she's going to ask him if he has any Prince Albert in a can.
What?
That was an old joke.
Okay.
That was an old thing from a long time ago. Oh, all right. So I got a few crazy laws. If you don't have anything else,
All I have is do one would you rather. But
okay, go for it.
just do one. Here we go. Would you rather eat? Sorry, I said that too loud.
Oh, wow. He
Barry got
eat,
excited.
He pops right up. He's like, where's my food?
No, eat later, honey. I'm sorry. Eat cat food or dog food.
I wouldn't want to eat either.
This is the part of the game. You have to choose one.
I'll choose to starve.
You wouldn't eat anything.
No, I wouldn't. That's exactly why I would choose to starve. But I know, like, there are some people that do eat cat and dog food.
Who?
People that you see in the hoarders that are poor, that don't have any money, they actually do eat that because... But I wouldn't say it's cheap anymore. You could probably get some better people food than pet food nowadays.
I've never heard that, but I would choose dog food because I feel like dog food has more of a variety of stuff in it. Like fruits and vegetables, and I don't see that in cat food.
Well, cats probably don't eat fruits and veggies.
Well, I've seen some articles, but every can I've picked up doesn't really, other than pumpkin, but pumpkin's good for if they're constipated and stuff like that. But dogs, like, I like those the loaves that you can section out. They seem to be healthier, I think. That's what your sister feeds their dogs. I cannot find that for cats. So
yeah, but I know, like, the Dave Soda in Pet City, when he was around, he had a variety of stuff for cats because he would do his own stuff, and he would like to do a lot of healthy stuff that had no Keurig or anything like that in it. So, and I think he still has some of his brand out there that that's still in some of these pet stores.
There's a brand of cat food. I tried them on it. They absolutely loved it. Had no Keurig in it, but we buy monthly, in bulk. And no matter all the websites that do auto ship and stuff, I ran the numbers. It would be over $200 a month. I want to feed them that, but geez.
Well, if you look at people, they're spending $200 a week.
Right. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. It breaks my heart that I have to buy these non-Keurig foods, but yeah. So what are your weird laws? You didn't really answer the question, but I did, so go ahead.
Well, I would probably say dog as well, because I know there are some of those dog food things that they have in the fridges in the grocery store.
That's what I was talking about.
That are pretty healthy. And some people, well, I've heard of someone that tasted it and said it wasn't bad. Mike.
He ate some dog food.
He took a bite of it because he thought the dog was enjoying it. And he says, that's got to be good. So he tried a piece.
Wow. Okay.
Well. Anywho, all right. In Washington, here's some crazy stuff. If you got kids, or you are a kid, it is illegal to throw stones anywhere in Washington, D.C. for small boys.
Just for boys?
I guess adults can.
Girls could throw the stones?
I guess girls can, too.
Okay.
Doesn't say girls can't. It says small boys.
All right. And they specify why?
Probably because there's too many broken windows.
Just in Washington, no.
Just in Washington. Okay. You step outside, I guess you can. It is illegal to dance in the Jefferson Memorial.
Okay.
Guess you can't have a wedding there.
No, well, they probably don't do events.
For people, I know it's last week has been extremely hot, and a lot of people hit the beaches. But if you're going to the beach in Washington, or, or any lake or pond, it is illegal to surf while on a hallucinogen.
Yeah.
Just can't do it.
That's a drug.
Don't.
And you're surfing, you're going to drown yourself.
Don't pick up your crazy hallucinogens and go surfing, because it's just a no-no. Can't do it. Sorry, I don't know. Maybe you wanted to see a green wave or something. Who knows?
A green wave? What does that mean?
A hallucinogen.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I gotta play this song now. Oh, man.
What?
It is illegal to marry your mother-in-law.
What song is that?
Mother-in-law, mother-in-law. You don't know that song?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to play it. Just made me think of it. So, can't do it. I thought it was illegal to do that anywhere in the country.
Yeah. I don't know why you'd want to.
Some people like to marry their sisters.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I thought that was illegal everywhere. Well, this might really get everybody right here. This one. It is illegal in Washington, D.C. to whistle in a bathroom.
I want to go and do that. Well, I can't whistle. I can't do that because I can't whistle.
What is it? Just like going to annoy the person in the stall next to you?
Probably.
Or maybe it's that the acoustics. They don't like the acoustics. Well, speaking on the music, if you have a band and you're going to play in Washington, you cannot have more than, I think you can't have more than one accordion in a band.
Okay, well, they want variety.
So you can't have 3 accordions in your band. Sorry. Don't know why you would, but you can't do it. This one here, Dad wouldn't like this one. No boxing contests.
Yeah, I'm surprised he likes boxing.
I don't know. He's been watching boxing a lot lately. Can't do it well, you can probably watch it, just can't have a contest in Washington. You don't have any other things?
No, I'm letting you ramble.
Why would you do that?
Because you love to ramble.
No.
Well, the look on your face makes it look like you want to ramble.
Yeah, well, I do that a lot. I had a few others. I'm trying to find them now. There it is. Okay. On the pet side of things.
Yay! Sorry, I get excited.
Well, you wouldn't be excited about this one.
Okay.
It is illegal for dogs to bark more than 5 minutes.
What are they going to arrest the dog?
Poor dog. He'll be in jail. And then you'll have to get on that crappy pet food.
Well, I know a couple dogs that would be doing that.
Yeah. Tell your dog, you keep barking, you're going to be hauled off to jail. Go to Poochie prison. On the pet side of things, also, you may think that they don't like animals because they won't allow a dog to bark more than 5 minutes. Well, that's not true. Because it's also in the state of Washington, it's illegal to harass a squirrel.
How would you harass a squirrel? They run away from you.
I don't know, call them all kinds of names. Throw rocks at them? I don't know.
You and you're violent.
I am not.
Throw rocks at a squirrel.
Hey,
take a hedge trimmer to a...
I'm just thinking what other people may think. Or what other people may say. This is... Mike might say something like that.
Yeah, fortunately.
Well, we are in July, and some places do Christmas in July.
Mm-hmm.
However, in Washington, you cannot use Santa to sell alcohol or beer.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
because Santa's a kid's
it is, but
idol.
Santa was a real person at one time.
Yes.
However, back in the 80s, 70s or 80s, they used to use the Flintstones to sell cigarettes.
They did?
Yeah.
I know the Flintstones, they used to advertise for kids' vitamins.
Yeah. But they also used to use them to sell cigarettes. I still have the ad in my head. It's like they were Winston cigarettes, and he would be, Winston tastes good like a cigarette should. That was the ad.
Of course you would remember that. You like jingles and stuff.
I do like jingles. Being in radio, you like a lot of jingles. It's funny because I found that on the internet, that old ad, and I reprogrammed some video when I worked at Staples that they had on their website, and I swapped it out for that one. I don't know why. I just thought it was funny. But yeah, it's you can't. That's illegal to do now. You can't use cartoons to sell cigarettes or alcohol. I would think, but
it's illegal to do.
Yeah, it is now. But I kind of think that instead of in Washington, this law would apply other places other than just Washington. This one right here might be good for you.
What?
Also, in Washington, it is illegal to hire a woman to dance with a man.
It's illegal to dance?
No, it's not illegal to dance with a man. It's illegal for any employer to hire a woman to dance with a man.
Well, are they thinking of the woman as a,
I don't know. I just think that I would assume this would apply if the woman doesn't want to do it. They cannot force a woman to dance with a man if she doesn't want to.
Right.
I would just assume that that's where this came from. So basically, if they hire a woman and she's married, they can't say you have to dance with him for work-related purposes if she doesn't want to.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
I don't know. But again, if you're going into the dancing business, you probably would assume that you would have to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Staying on the topic of dancing, you cannot dance in public for more than 12 hours at a time.
I don't think anybody could dance for 12 hours.
You'd have to have an awful lot of Monster drinks.
I don't know how people drink those things.
Or 5-hour energy. But you're going to have a lot of 5-hour energies.
Only 2.
No.
At least 2. 5 and 5 is 10.
10 hours. Yeah. You'd have to have at least 3, probably. Mm-hmm. To make it 12 hours. Or at least 2, and then you would have to just be on your own for 2 hours. Here's a fun one. I don't know if this is legal, but certainly making fun of them is illegal. In Washington, you can actually challenge someone to a duel. But if they turn you down, you cannot call them a coward.
Okay. What kind of duel?
Well, like...
Like a fight duel?
No, like jousting and...
I don't see people jousting very often.
No. It was in the movie Cable Guy. What did you do? Pop your ankle?
Oh, yes.
I heard that.
Yeah. Okay. It was in Cable Guy.
Yeah. Well, I was saying a duel would be like the people taking 2 sticks and fighting.
On horseback.
I don't know.
In the movie, it was on horseback.
That's jousting.
Yeah.
A duel is not jousting. A duel is like with two sticks you fight.
Okay.
Whether or not that's actually legal in Washington, you certainly can't call them a coward for turning it down. I don't know. I wouldn't want to try it.
No. Don't go to Washington then.
Well, how many? I wonder what the statistics are. How many people actually challenge you to duels in Washington? What is it?
Enough for them to create that rule.
I know. It's like, what do they think? We're back in the medieval times?
I don't know.
Apparently, it's also legal for you to get a parking ticket for parking in your own driveway if your back end is not fully in.
Say that again?
It's legal to get a parking ticket in your own driveway if you're not fully pulled into your driveway.
Well, if you're out onto the street, yeah. I can
So
see that.
there must be a lot of drunk people that come back in the middle of the night and just not pull fully in their driveway or something.
Yeah, probably because they're drunk. They're lucky if they make it home. Right?
Yeah. I guess some of them would be. Oh, and just a side note that today is July 11th, 7-Eleven. So if there's a 7-Eleven gas station nearby, check it out. They might give you something for free. That's all I got for today. So I guess we'll go and wrap things up, and we will see you back here next week. So everyone have a great week. Thanks for listening. Catch you back here. Same time, same place. Have a great day.